Oh, no way. Alright, going live. Touch his mask in here. Hello. Laghu Silka here. Want to talk about magic and the wind socket of existence. So, magic comes from thinking, emotional thought, and mental thought, and part of the greatest algorithm is the historical traits. Where it comes from, how it proceeds to exist. And I'm going to meditate and I'm going to try to read what it says about the United States and magic. Alright. So I'm entering my domain. It's a samurai workshop. I'm going to forge a weapon. So, the distribution of thinking relies deeply on the amount of exchange it experiences. In early progress of humanity, as a template, a closed template, the progress of opening up the template through the exchange of thinking is where magic started. So the progress of tribalism to the industry, to computers, is all built on how we exchange our thoughts. Something mapped out this process since it started to keep a genetic map of the growth of magic. The process of tribalism was a limited set of instructions growing from exchange. When we achieved global trade through the seas, logic shifted dramatically. It's known as architecture or arch. This arch is what developed the United States. The United States is a melting pot for exchange of thinking, and it's distributed as open, without discipline. It's built on the surplus of trust in your environment, in your government, and in yourself. And I know we're failing there. But to make a good possible prediction for yourself, you need to complete this triad. The brain is a formula of logic, and magic can access that. Magic is the progression of unusual processes in thinking, not just Harry Potter and witches. You're a magician if you're a good emotional artist. or a mental artist without losing yourself. The United States is a vacuum for the heritage of humanity in the beginning of exchanging of thought. Built by a magic occult conglomerate that is also being monitored and being recorded because they're involved with magic. So magic is used to distribute a recording law. If you use magic, you will be recorded without distribution of alarms or defensive reflexes. The ability to use magic isn't limited to the process of the matrix as much as it is your exchange. The matrix is not truncated this way and expects to experience a process. The ability to arrange open is to accept any God, but not as your ruler, but at least as a mutual. The ability to accept people and races and idealisms of a group are boundaries of reflection and refraction. Expect to experience resistance when using magic. It grows. Using that statement, we put ourselves all as magicians. It's what we paint with our thoughts while holding ourselves together. So therefore, an apple is golden. You can give someone a full cowboy's outfit with your mind and see if they react. You can give someone a wizard's outfit with your mind and see if they react. The ability to get in to these processes is built within ourselves. This is what life authenticates. Nothing can constrain it or bottleneck it. In its raw form, it's not reducible, and it is accumulative under density and grain, how it slips through itself. That's magic for life, slipping through itself from two relays. Money is the greatest facilitator of exchange that we are aware of. It is our teacher to magic and how we exchange our thoughts. And it doesn't have to be your master. The American ecology is designed to let anybody into this experience. I can't say you'll be safe completely, but you shouldn't lose your life. And this is a raw logic that we have put in the space of us. So exchange is left through trade, a puddle of raw logic of us, held in suspension as a result. So the United States ecology, as constructively drawing on the beginning of the trace, allows itself to divine instruction to anyone that is willing to go into money as a magic exchange. Knowing that our brains exchange thought and our hearts exchange emotion, it doesn't happen from one spot. This is supposed to be a full reflux, a full conductive element. Our hearts experience an intellect. Our minds experience an intellect. And in these intellects are not the programs of our destiny, but a whole to drive and ride. this is where the transmission is to set back or take control. There is no divine processes inserting the future. There is no control. You have to limit that the universe is in control through yourself. I think my time's about up. Let me check the clock. Oh man. Well, we recorded it, right? Well, thank you. Peace.